Eyes closed on the high dial, tiptoe. My mind will be gone before I know. Hold tight to a life I can't control, till gravity calls me home. Here I go again, I'm falling in. Oh, oh. In over my head. Oh, oh. Here I go again, I'm falling in. Oh, oh. In over my head. Oh, oh. High hopes, I'm seaside, bound to flow.
So, my short-term goal from now until like the end of September is to do really well in my classes, that when we get to like our week-long break, I get to go out to Vegas and see my mom. She's moving into her new place next week. I cannot wait to see her new place. So if I do well, okay, if I pass these quizzes and these exams, me and my baby gonna be with my mama for 7 days, okay? And guess what, y'all? I'm 30 years old. Can you believe it? Like, I came out of my mama's tummy 30 years ago. I've been in this world for 30 years. That's insane. Insane. Oh, you know what? Got our badge. Well, no, we got this last week, not yesterday. Yeah, we got our badges last week. You know what's weird? For the past like 2 weeks, I just hear a random quack. Like, I don't know, somebody has their car set to quack, but I always hear quacks. What is that about? Something clicking me? Just to kind of like curb my sweet tooth. Ugh. Astiana. Yeah. I know. I remember you.
Did you have a stroke?
Yeah, I did.
Oh, so it was you that...
Uh-huh. Yeah.
I had a ischemic stroke.
You did? Oh my god.
We're stroke buddies.
No, for real.
And just by happen chance, I'm like, okay, I call my dad. My dad fly out and pick me up because he has a plane.
Yeah.
Normal people. Orange, have some orange juice. I'm like, I got time.
Are you hungry? Eat a Snickers.
I had the orange juice. My dad's like, do you know who I am? I'm like, yeah, you're my dad. He's like, good. I'm not Santa Claus. You had a stroke. I'm like, okay. I'm sure you can.
Exactly. No, for real. My mom, she's a nurse. And I'm like, Mom.
Yeah, you can fix it.
Exactly. She's like, no, I can't. I'm like, yes, you can.
Well, okay.
My mom was flying into town. I was supposed to go pick her up from the airport. Luckily, my brother was home with me. And I just like, I'm literally losing my bodily functions. Yeah. And I'm literally like crawling around on the floor. I literally just lay out on the floor.
Any little black dots in the eyeballs?
Not yet. No. I was laying on the floor. My mom comes in. She's like, what are you doing? Like, why are you laying here like this? So I'm like, Mom, I don't know. I can't move. So then I'm like, listen, I need to go pee. Like, I can't hold my pee. So my brother has to throw me into the bathroom to let me go pee. He has to wipe me. Then he throws me into bed. That night,
like, I'm still not good.
No, that night I have a seizure. I literally feel my body seize, and I go back to sleep, and then I wake up the next morning. I'm like, hey, take me to the bathroom. I need to go pee before I pee on myself. He brings me back. As he's walking me from the bathroom, I just fall on the floor. And so I hear them, and the ambulance comes. They bring me down the stairs like on a sheet, because I felt the sheet. And then they bring me to the hospital. They took me to Kaiser. And so I'm laying there, and mind you, I'm blind. I'm completely blind. And all I hear is the doctor's talking about he doesn't know what's going to happen. He doesn't know what he wants to do. And he just sounded so nonchalant. And so, like, I'm blind, and so I reached.
people, there's a person dying.
Yeah, and so I'm like, sir, like, I know that you may think I'm on drugs. I don't do drugs. Like, I was unconscious and I was blind for at least a week in the hospital at Kaiser. They wanted to cut open my brain to get out.
So it was
bleeding. Yeah, I had a whole bunch of. And so that was the only part that I heard. He wanted to cut me open, and my mom, she was like, no, you can do something else. And so yeah, they put me on heparin, and then by the time 7th week, they sent me out to my rehab. I was in rehab for like 3 months, and then
Right side or left side of the street? Do you know?
I think it was my left side. Speech still wasn't great. Yeah, but now I'm better, but my speech still isn't great, and then my memory is terrible.
Oh, I have no memory.
Yeah.
I never had memory to begin with, and then
yeah, short-term memory is not there. Like, oh, you don't even look like you had a stroke.
Yeah, like, fuck, have you seen the insides of my body?
Do you think I'm supposed to just be paralyzed in bed? Like, what? Today was a success. I passed both my math and my science. My math, will we say it was an exam? Yeah, it was chapters 1 through 3, and then our science was chapters 1 through 5 exam. No, I'm sorry. Today was a quiz for chapter 4. Our math exam is Thursday for chapters 1 through 3. I didn't even get to study for math like I wanted to, and I didn't get to study for science like I truly wanted to. And honestly, I was studying for a completely different chapter last night than what I actually needed to be studying. So honestly, like, for me to get a close B, I did really good. I'm in the mind frame of, like, I don't even want to tell people what I scored on my test. Listen, like, my test score is for me. Yeah, you may have scored more than me, but I still passed. And I'm comparing my test score with their test score, and I'm thinking that they're smarter than me. And it's like, no. That's another thing that I noticed. So I don't want to share my test scores with other people because I just want to avoid comparison and avoid beating myself up. When I'm taking my test, I make it a point to not second guess myself, even if I feel really unsure about the answer that I'm about to give, because I don't want to knock myself down and knock my score down because I want to second guess. If I'm not confident in that answer, maybe it's because I just don't fully retain it, and if I get it wrong, I get it wrong. So what? At least if I get it wrong, I know that I need to refer back to my notes and, hone in on that information versus me second guessing, picking the wrong answer, and like messing up my score. I'm not stressing myself out anymore when it comes to taking a test. At this point, I don't want to allow anticipation to dictate how well I do or how well I process the information, because I am trying to work with a brain that has poor short-term memory. So if I'm constantly like downing myself, comparing myself, beating myself up, second guessing and doubting, I'm not able to retain my information. If I score low, I score low. And if I turn around, I'm like, oh man, I didn't know it, it's fine. I'd rather turn back around, like really hone in on it. So yeah, that's my practice. Anytime I hear everybody else like, oh, I'm so nervous to sign a third, like, I don't receive their emotions as my emotions. I hear it and I push it far out.
These midnight streets have got me spinning, neon halos in the rain. Too many nights with no one with me, trying to laugh away the ache. Every hour moves in slow motion, every thought comes back to you. I keep inventing small distractions, but none of them can pull me through. You keep slipping through my daydreams, turning quiet into noise, and
today is my baby's first day of TK, pre-K. This morning when we dropped her off, it was so cool. It was so sweet. It was just like a little sad. Like I had tears in my eyes because I'm like, oh my gosh. Like I just had her 4 years ago and now she's going to pre-K. Like in elementary school. And then I'm seeing another kid and they're like bawling out. And it was so sad. And I'm like, but my baby, she just walked off. You know, she just walked off, cool, you know. She was so excited this morning. She was so cute this morning. She had me put on her little bows in her hair. She had the little 2 space buns. With her little froggy backpack. She didn't want me to buy her a new backpack either. She was like, no, I'm okay. Like, I still have my froggy backpack. I'm like, okay, cool. She was such a good girl this morning. She was like, make sure she was using her manners. Like she was already like getting herself together for the day. It's like a period. Last night I was talking to her. I was reinforcing boundaries, you know, because adults are weirdos. Kids can be weirdos. So I had that conversation with her. I'm just getting ready to pick her up. I'm just pretty much just waiting to pick her up from after school. Today I finished a lot more homework. What's funny is I totally feel a difference in my brain concentration. Like now that like I'm probably like 2 days past the initial start of my period, of my cycle. Oh my gosh, I feel so much more normal now. I was high-key stressing out. Like, what's going on with my brain? Oh my gosh. So yeah, and then tomorrow we have our math exam and we have our medical terminology quiz for chapters 1 through 3. So I was doing studying and making flashcards for that. Yeah, week 4 for me, first week for my baby. Like, it's too much. It's too much. I love it. I love it though. I love it so much. But yeah, I did a little bit of grocery shopping before I came over here. Yeah, the fridge is bare. Okay, the fridge is bare, and yeah, $500 for groceries is not enough. Like $500 for groceries gives me at least to 2.5 weeks of food. So I'm high-key thinking about just making my own snacks because I know it would be cost effective. I know I would choose recipes that are easy and simple enough for me to follow, you know, and hopefully they taste delicious. And then I can practice like my metric conversions, you know. No stress.
To sway, I'm picky, I'm choosing to do things my way. Go with the flow, put on a show, kill it. Living my life, I'm on a high, feel it. I'm so fly, I'm doing my best moves today. They're losing track of my feet, yeah. Everyone else took a seat, yeah. I'm the only one left on the floor. Just watch me move to the beat, yeah. Just watch me move to the beat, yeah. I'm grooving, it runs through my veins. The moves that I'm doing don't even have names. I'm gonna slide, I'm your right, get it. Shaking my head, lean to the left, feel it. You got front seat viewing, so I'll entertain. They're losing track of my feet, yeah. Everyone else took a seat, yeah. I'm the only one left on the floor. Just watch me move to the beat, yeah. 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 Just watch me move to the beat, yeah.
I practically almost failed my math quiz. Oh my gosh. So I scored a 60% on my math exam, chapters 1 through 3. And honestly, just to pass the class, you have to score 60. So in my eyes, I'm like, I failed, but you know, I passed. I did not do as good as I was expecting to do, and it wasn't even a hard test. It was literally 20 questions, 60 minutes, chapters 1 through 3. The thing that I think I messed up on was not knowing how to use a calculator. Like, and you would think like that's like the most easiest, simplest thing to do. Duh, right? Like, we do it all the time on our phone. I don't know why my mind was like, well, which way do I divide on the calculator? Like, that's literally where I was getting tripped up at. It wasn't even the fact that the question itself was difficult. Because on a lot of the questions, like when I was like, okay, how do I use a calculator? I was just like, let me just do this on a piece of paper. But yeah, I got a 60%, so I passed my quiz. I passed it, but I could have did better. For last week's anatomy, got a 77. So I've been doing pretty good at hitting like high 70s. So to get that 60%, I'm like, ugh. This material for anatomy that we're learning is the muscular system, the nervous system, and I think we're going to be doing I don't know, like the structure of the eyes or the lymphatic system. I really don't know what the next session is, but our next exam is 2 weeks from now, and it's only for chapters 6, 7, and 8. But anyway, today was good. Today was really, really good. It went by fast. I'm headed home. I'm headed home. Asked our instructor like what our final exams are gonna look like for our prerequisite classes, because these first couple classes that we're taking, they're just our prerequisites. It's like medical terminology, anatomy, you know, communication. Those are just prerequisites. And he was like, literally like, it's not like our final exam is going to be from chapters 1 and all the way on to the last one. No, our final exam is going to be on the last couple of chapters that we are going to be doing, like right before that final exam. So that definitely makes me feel a lot better. You know, obviously he was like, clearly this is anatomy, so you're going to have to still be able to recall, you know, your bones and you know, your muscles, because those specific regions all tie into each other regardless of, you know, the system that, you know, we're currently studying. So yeah, that kind of makes me feel a little bit better. Math class today, he was teaching us how to convert or how to write grain, like a medication that we get in the amount of a grain. I looked it up. So basically medications that, so in this new day and age, we do not have to worry about grain, because medications that are given by a grain are legacy drugs that are barely continued. But just in case we do have to do those drugs, we do need to know how to convert those drugs and how to write those drugs. Because he said come term 2, they will be going over grain and pharmacology, so he wants to prepare us for that. So we're super LVNs. So yeah, I mean, this is the end of week 4. So thank you for watching my little daily diary.
Eyes closed on the high dial, tiptoe. My mind will be gone before I know. Hold tight to a life I can't control till gravity calls me home.
to sway. I'm picky, I'm choosing to do things my way. Go with the flow, put on a show, kill it. Living my life, I'm on a high, feel it. I'm so fly, I'm doing my best moves today. They're losing track of my feet, yeah. Everyone else took a seat, yeah. I'm the only one left on the floor. Just watch me move to the beat, yeah. Just watch me move to the beat, yeah. Just watch me move to the beat, yeah. I'm circling, I'm grooving. It runs through my veins. The moves that I'm doing don't even have names. I'm gonna slide, I'm your right, get it. Shaking my head, lean to the left, feel it. You got front seat viewing, so I'll entertain. They're losing track of my feet, yeah. Everyone else took a seat, yeah. I'm the only one left on the floor. Just watch me move to the beat, yeah.